All right, welcome into Above Ground World News for January 1st, 2019. Anyway, this is weather warfare. We got a lot of stuff to get into, a lot of alerts. First off, we got this nationwide recall of blood pressure medicine. I mean, it's like a huge recall. Let me get rid of that, and then we'll jump over to the web page here. Let me make sure everything is up and running. And it looks like it is. We got audio. All the mods are out there. All the people are out there. So here we go. Anyway, check this out. New recalls for high blood pressure medicine that may contain cancer-causing chemicals. Like all these drugs are just cancer-causing. Instead of getting people eating right, they want you to take these blood pressure medicines that make you lose your memory. You know, all the simvastatins, I can't even remember what it's called. But yeah, I got all the links are down here. So if you got relatives or family members on these drugs, here's the whole list of all the pills that can, maybe fix your blood pressure for a little bit, but it's going to give you cancer at the same time. So mega alert on this. But that's not the only alert we got here. Let me get rid of these. Like I said, all the descriptions are in the, or all the links are in the descriptions there. And then we got this other alert. Well, if I get that, okay, there we go. Air stagnation advisory will impact most of Oregon through Wednesday. Look what they got in the picture. They got the chem planes dropping liners in the sky. Now this is so rare. It's so rare. It's never happened before. And this is all from the chemtrails blocking all the air in. You know, when I looked at the wind maps, it definitely looks like there's some wind there. But anyway, here we'll read what they say. The National Weather Service in Portland says an air stagnation advisory will remain in effect for most of Oregon and southwest Washington until 4 p.m. Wednesday. Experts say the air quality is expected to gradually deteriorate across the area through Wednesday afternoon. This was initially issued on Monday. Now, this is a carcinogen. This is classified as a carcinogen. It's like really bad for you. And yeah, this has never happened in the winter. And when you take a look at the map, it looks like a summertime map, man. What the heck is going on? It's all the chemtrails. I mean, that's what it is. It's blocking this stuff in. When you take a look at the PM1s, the 1 microns, it's the exact same places that we're going to see them, the spraying operations in the sky. It lines up perfectly. So anyway, huge heads up. I can't believe they have the chemtrails in the picture. It's right in your face. Hey, here's what we're doing. What are you going to do about it? So there is that. Let me go ahead and jump out of that thing. Got to get all these mainstream articles down. Here, I got a couple other things here. I'm going to put these on over into there. All right, so we got another wind stream coming here on January 4th that we'll be watching. See if we get more kind of electrical interferences or anything like that. Also, we got a new sunspot. This is like the first sunspot in a long ass time. So we'll see what that brings us to. So I just want to kind of check these. Oh man, I closed the wrong tab. Anyway. Oh, here's our peanut-shaped asteroid, which I'm not going to get into that thing. Anyway, all right, let's jump out of there. Oh, I wanted to look at that wind map here if I can figure this out. What's this respiratory distress map? Holy crap. So the whole United States is under a respiratory distress. A medium warning here. You know, this stuff isn't supposed to happen in the dead of winter, man. Let's check out while we're here, we'll check out the influenza map. Wow, that's following all the chemtrails too. All the sulfur dioxide in the air. I wanted to get to the, here, let's go to the weather map here. I really hate this IntelliCast, but I'm just using it because it does have a okay wind map. If I could figure out how to use it. I haven't used this in a long time, so I rarely use this thing. Oh, there it is, wind speed. And we'll do the radar. Well, you know what? I don't know if I can get this to go. This looks different to me for some reason. All right, let me try to... Yeah, I can never get this damn thing to work right. That's why I don't like this thing. Oh, okay, here's the layers. Let's try to get the wind speed. Yay, we got the wind speed. All right. Well, what's wrong here? Why is it all in the black right here? So there's no wind. You're telling me there's no wind right here. That's right where the atmospheric river is. All right, I'm done with this map. That's why I don't like that damn thing. Here, we'll just check the earth null. Get it on the air currents. Might as well just go down through the winds. Check out our polar vortex. Make sure I'm on the right date and all that. Looks like a smiley face. All right, this thing's getting ready to do a triple vortex. If we go up a day, looks like some kind of weird face. If I spin it around, there we go. There's our polar vortex getting split into threes. Not sure what that's going to do, but we'll have to look at that in the long range forecast. Let's go ahead and check the jet stream while we're here. Man, they got that thing so freaked out right there. Got a lot of winds over on the west coast. Go ahead and drop down. So yeah, right here there's like no wind right there. Like very little. 1,000 foot up. Here's the surface winds. So you got pretty good winds here in Southern California. Let's see if I can click that, see what they are. If I can get it on 15 miles an hour, not too bad. So there's like 0, 4 mile an hour winds in Oregon. Let's go ahead and check the ocean currents. Make sure we ain't got no crazy stuff going on. Don't look like it. Might as well go ahead and go up a few days here just to make sure we don't have nothing. Hey, thanks there, Truth Seeker. Much love out there. So it looks like we get another little bit of a wave. Incoming waves for the Aleutian Islands again. And we're looking at about 28 foot waves. And then here's a little kind of anomaly down here. Let's take this up, see where it goes. It's actually got a pretty good bow echo in front of it. So right here in California, we're looking at, looks like 16 foot waves right at the coast, 15 foot waves. That's probably good surfing waves probably. So it don't look like it's going to be a major issue there. And let's go ahead and check the sea surface temperatures. See if they're fabricating the El Nino yet. Doesn't look like it. We'll check the anomalies. Yeah, there could be some black farts out here. I don't know. Some bunker fuel may be being released from the ships. So still no El Nino formed. Not yet anyway. We're keeping our eye on it to see if they try to create something out here. Let's go ahead and check the carbon monoxide. Look, you can see it's a little thick right there. Not bad. I mean, look at the East Coast. This is like where all the chemtrails are. Let's check the carbon dioxide. And there we go again. We got this high levels over here. South, you know, it's probably like Ohio, Tennessee area. So I don't know why we're getting so much carbon dioxide over there. And let's go ahead and check the particulates. And yeah, here's the 1 microns, man. These are a carcinogen. This is cancer causing right here. Let's check the 2.5s. Still pretty bad. Check the PM10s, 10 microns. These are a little bit bigger particles. Wow, look at that. The sulfate extinction. This is from the chemtrail planes or a volcano or something like that. And this follows almost where all the heavy spraying is. Pretty damn close. And let's go ahead and check our... so we'll be watching this thing to pick up here in the next few days, 3 days. So we're probably done with that. Let's jump into the worldview map. Welcome in, everybody. Much love out there. Glad you could join us here on the first day of 2019. And yeah, here we go. Look at this spraying operation out here off the West Coast. This is probably some kind of drying agent. It almost looks like we have fire. I think we have fires and chemtrails. Look at that. So are they starting some new fires? What's going on here? Is this fog? Let me I'm gonna have to add the fire layer on here. Let's add the fires. All right. So we'll let that populate here and see if we have any fires. Wow, it's not showing these fires. They look like fires. I mean, you can see the chemtrail planes. You know, are they starting them? Or I don't know what they're doing. Some kind of weird operation there. We got one little fire up here. A couple little fires. And more chemtrails. But yeah, they got a new operation going on. Let's go up here where the air quality's bad. Well, of course we got aerosols being dumped up here like big time. This is why we have a wintertime air quality alert. It's because these guys are making it. It's getting in the way of their cloud seeding program. There's not enough wind to push the chemtrails off, so it's building up. You know, they got to do a little more steering of the jet stream to get this thing to move off. Just kind of looking up here. Yeah, so that's where, you know, Oregon, Washington, big time spraying. And down here in the Gulf of Mexico, this is where they're going to be pulling the next storm system out of. So they're already spraying both sides of this thing. If we zoom in real far, we can see it. And yeah, they're just everywhere we thought they were going to be spraying, they're spraying. You look at this, the sulfate extinction. I mean, look at these two chemical dumps up here in Nebraska. Let me click that layer to see what them do. It's not loaded yet. Hey, Carolyn, thanks. Much love out there. So, yeah, look, they're spraying all up on the north side of this, up through Iowa, through Illinois, Michigan. Actually, the whole United States is getting bombarded right now, and they're hiding something right here. I got part of a layer, and that's it. See if I can, yeah, there's the full layer. So what is going on up here? See if we can get that to load a little better. Well, other than they're just wiping out the sky. And I glanced at this earlier. Yeah, look over here at Bermuda. They are getting smacked down. So if you got any relatives over here in Bermuda, they're getting completely bombarded. Let me get a drink here, see if I can get my voice back. Yep, here we go. Here's our spraying operation all around Bermuda, all the way down south, right over Bermuda, big time spraying operations. I don't know what they're hiding up here. And then we can go straight west. And what the heck? Look at this. Look at these guys. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 to 20 planes here starting a spraying operation just east of Orlando. I mean, look at all these sprayings going on up here. And this is all headed towards Bermuda. So if you count that along with everything spraying off here, that's a big time spraying operation. You can see all off the coast, man. They're bombarding the sky all the way up to East Coast. So these are all chemtrails coming out of the planes that are directed by the AI technology. There's an app that tells these planes when to turn them off and on. Most likely these are all drones or military aircraft. We've already exposed the app, and we know the people that steer this stuff. They steer it on purpose. And in fact, we'll even play a little clip of that a little bit later. Let's go ahead and see what's going on over here on the other side of the world. And it looks like Portugal's still clear. Spain's perfectly clear. And it looks like you got a little operation getting ready to start to the south. So you got a few sprays, out over in the ocean. The Mediterranean Sea's looking pretty good today. Let's go take a look at the UK. Hey, thanks there, Jonathan. Take a look at the UK. Wow, look at this weird. That's kind of weird looking right there. All right. So UK's got a little spraying there to the east. And it looks like they're getting ready to get bombarded. So today is their only clear day. And then you got these bad boys laying these big old fat liners. Look how thick that thing is. Right over the edge. So all that spraying operation will be centered right over the UK tomorrow. So they can look for that. Check out Sweden. I know we got some viewers up here. And they're looking okay. Maybe little EMF clouds. Yeah, this is probably the cleanest I've seen the Mediterranean Sea all year. Italy's getting hit. Go ahead and check the layer. We have an E in the sky. They're doing a little sky riding with their plane trails. Wow, look at this. Look at this spraying operation here around Hungary. That is a big time spraying operation. Click the layer. Wow, look at that. Complete bombardment. Right here, this is a big spraying operation. So these are probably all the UN planes over Croatia, Slovenia. I know I didn't pronounce that right, but oh well. Now this part of the sea is definitely getting hit. Yeah, all the way down the coast here. They're setting up for a new system. So, yeah, Hungary and Croatia and Romania is just getting waxed right now. Looks like you got a little spraying operation south of Nigeria, nothing too big. And right over here in the Central African Republic, we got some sporadic spraying operations. Oh, let's go check this place. And there's some maybe a little south of there. Yeah, there's some spraying going on down here, but not right over, not directly over. So we'll start this today. Day one, nothing. We'll see how far they can get into the year without a single spray. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell what that is. It's not like real defined. Oh, we got a spraying operation right over here by Kuwait, though, a big one. Not big, but for this area, it's pretty much taking up the whole sky. Yeah, it's going big, pretty big spraying operation. Then way up here, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce any of that stuff. I doubt we have any listeners out there. Oh, big time spraying operation over here in China. I mean, this, I haven't even seen. Whoa, look at these things. Look at this. China's getting bombarded like big time. Look at these guys. They already have all the smog and pollution. Now they're getting just destroyed with aerosols. So this is probably taking years off their life on top of the smog. I mean, look at this grid pattern over this city. Wow. Let me click that layer. We'll see what that clears up like. Welcome in, everybody. Much love out there. Oh, yeah, I've seen plenty of black trails. Got a few filmed. Man, look at that grid pattern. Holy crap. They're taking these people out. That is probably one of the worst checkerboards I think I've ever seen on here. That is big time. Hey, Bamboo, thanks. Wow, man. That's probably the worst spraying operation I've ever seen in China as far as the size of this spraying I mean, China probably don't even have that many planes. That is a huge spraying operation. They got to have some help. That would be like look how they started all these at the exact same place. Man, that is crazy. Wow. I just can't get over. I've never seen it this bad up here. So they got all their chem planes refueled and ready to go. So we got a little spraying operation just southwest of New Zealand. Still a bunch of fires going on all over Australia. Few spraying operations down at the very south. They're real light though. I mean, they're just a few. Nothing major down there. Let's go up and check Guam. I seen something really weird earlier over here. And they still have the spraying operation going over here at Guam. It looks like some kind of underwater volcano went off right here. What the heck is this? Check the layer. Yeah, man, that's weird looking. Look at the color of it, and it looks like it's just like a volcano exploded out in the middle of the ocean. It wasn't there yesterday. I checked the maps. It's a pretty weird anomaly right there. And it looks like there might be. We'll let this load. See if I can get it to load. Pretty fuzzy there. Yes, it's not loading real good right now. It was loading real good. Stream's looking okay. Yeah, I can't tell if that's dust in the air or what's going on with that. Anyway, that's probably pretty good for the worldview map. We got a new tropical depression, Penny. That's going to turn into a Category 1 cyclone. We'll check that on the tropical tidbits. We still got 98P and 94P, man. They've been out here for like 2 weeks. Let's go ahead and check the mimic real quick. So, Yeah, we're still getting that flash. See, they're still affecting this atmospheric river. And we showed you the companies last night that are one of the companies that do this. China and Russia does it. The United Arab Emirates does it. So, yeah, you can see out of all these atmospheric rivers are actually getting disturbed right now. And that could be, if it's not the ionospheric heaters, then it's, or the Dopplers, then it's most likely some of the solar stuff could be affecting it. I'm going to really keep my eye on that. Just, when the Mimic 1 really freaks out, that usually was from like a solar flare, unless it was heart pulses, Yeah, hey, thanks, Kate, out there for sending me that article on the bad drugs. Yeah, we got some weird stuff. I'm going to zoom in on that real quick. I want to go to it's probably the East Pacific. Yeah, I mean, we're going to, if we start getting a bunch of solar flares and solar winds starting to pop off, electrical, that just shows how shitty our electrical grid is. It ain't going to take, now if we start getting some more sunspots, that could be the false flag that they're setting up for. Also watching this atmospheric river, they split it in two right here somehow. Right. I'm just looking here. Yeah, right there just kind of gets something burns through there. And so we got some weird stuff coming off the Hawaiian Islands. Maybe one of them, there's a big laser over here in Hawaii. And I got a picture of it. It shot a 9-mile long laser beam across the ocean. And I do got a picture of that somewhere. So, yeah, there's some funky stuff going on with this atmospheric river up here. Let's see here. Yeah, we need to go there. Oh, I was going to go to there, too. Hold on, let me get another tab going. Let's go to the current storms. We'll check the track on I wanted to check the track on this so here's the few models. So it's going to pretty much hit the same place that our Cyclone Owen hit, almost exactly. So we'll keep our eye on that. For the people down there in the outback. See, it's doing a big old hook. That's just how the Owen one, it went all the way across and back and did a complete U-turn. Spun around for weeks and months. That's why we called that one the zombie cyclone. Still snowing down here in New Mexico, maybe a little bit Nevada and Colorado. Rain's finally moved off. Look where the rain is. It's right where that spraying operation is. There's still cloud seeding it way out here by, around Bermuda and stuff. Let's go up to our next system. See, they're pulling it right up through the Gulf. This is actually going to be like a 2-part storm right here. So you guys are looking at ice tomorrow down in Texas. This is on January 2nd. All the way up in Oklahoma, small patch of ice, and then here comes the heavy rain, man. Just what we don't need is more heavy rain on the East Coast. And in the southern part, they just keep hitting these same spots. Look way up here in Washington's going to get hammered again. And it's just going to get us all the way up into the 5th. So this is almost going to be the same scenario on the 4th. We're going to have pretty heavy lightning and heavy rain. At the same time, we're getting some big-time solar wind. So we're going to see how that plays out for sure. And then we'll just kind of hurry up and scroll up to the next big system. Big ice maker here on the 8th. And snow for the north. And more rain for California. All right, we're probably done with this. Let's go ahead and check the radars. So while this is loading, let me jump over here and give everybody a shout out there. Welcome in Murphy B. Ninja, Ryan, Robert, Javier, Kate W., Paula, Denise, Rhonda, Conan, Curtis, Q City, Loretta, Radical Ralph, John Kezero, I don't know how to pronounce your last name, Jeff Moore, Polymer, Jason, Keaton, Lady Liberty, Sunny A, Vicky Carroll, and Grafted Word Ministries. Welcome in. Angie, Truth Seeker, 222 Mission, Jonathan, Ryan, Doris, 95%, Stack, M. Weaver, Love Sticks, Murphy B, Matrix, Minnesota, Tammy, Geo Skies, Government Lies, Jesus is coming soon. Yes, he is. John, Captain Guam, J.B. Walter, Just Wit, Arana, The Answers Above, Truth and Freedom, Sunny, Sheila, Lori, Poppy, Freaking Nuts, Victor, Mo, P, Jeff Martin, Vicky Carroll, Stormwatcher, James Munder, Cosmic, Slow Down, I can't see it that fast, Walking Trail, Jackie Flowers, The Real Robert Rice, Push Hard, Bamboo Soldier, Jonathan, Observe It Too, David, Shannon, Mad Jeeper, Denver Basshead, Rockers, Tina Cobb, Connor, Carla, Cleopatra, You Saw It Here, Sonny, Lance, Ophella, Robert Johnson. Hey, hope I got everybody out there. Much love. Whew. Yeah, that's Deplorable Chris, LT. Much love, guys. Yeah, thanks for coming in here. I know my videos are long, but, man, it's the only way I know how to do it. And, you know, when we do it live, we catch them in the act. So, you know, they can't scrub it if people are screen capping this along with us and all that, or download it. Let's put the watches and warnings on here. So you got thunderstorm warnings up in the same area they got the air quality alerts. And then mass winter storm warnings. You know, these got to go all the way down in Mexico. It's freaking icing and snowing in Mexico. Arizona. And they got the whole system is out of control. Oh, hey, James McDaniel. Welcome in. J.B. Walter, Amy, Jackie. All right, I think I got Stack. I think I got everybody now. Grandpa C, much love. All right, so let me get these warnings off, and then we'll just kind of check some of these out. Don't look like a whole lot going on here. Dreamosaurus, Ontario, Canada. Hey, welcome in. Snooze button, welcome in. Hung jury, welcome in. Engrafted Word Ministries, Arizona. Much love. Justice H, Hodgepodge, Pathian. All right. And we can see our little signature over here is turned way down. Wonder if that's why. Well, it does a little pulse right there. Anyway, we'll just check a few of these tonight. Everything's pretty well slowed down, so we're just going to check a few of these. Curtis Mullen, much love. Hey, thanks there, Carla. Yeah, I like Dutch's forecast. Like, I got an hour and a half drive into work in the morning, so I usually get to listen to his update. Kind of keeps us up to date on the earthquake stuff. He finds anomalies too, so that kind of helps me if I don't watch him on the weekends or if I'm off, but if I'm driving to work, I definitely watch. Watch James Munder. He always got good stuff. Never Lose the Truth. All them. All the ones we all listen to. See, this one ain't spiking out. So it just goes to show you they can turn them up and down, but we definitely got a pulse ring. I'm going to look at that one a little closer. So that's probably... I'll try that one. Yeah, Plain Truth, he's got a lot, man. He's on that fire stuff. I'm still working on a documentary on that. I mean, it's going to take me a while. I just don't get enough time. That's a weird signature right there. Whoa, that is really weird. Let's take a look at that one a little closer up. Hey, Julie. Yeah, man, there's so much madness. Like, there's no way you can cover all the news. I mean, it's impossible. Every night, you know, I'm thinking, well, I wonder what I'm going to talk about. And I get on her, and then I'm completely overwhelmed with everything. So, yeah, I'm taking my time on that one because I want this one to be the bombshell of all bombshells when I release that. I want to make sure they can't deny any of it. Well, it don't look like I can find that one that was freaking out when you get close in on it. But we'll probably go ahead, and if this one ain't doing that, we'll probably jump on over to the Go 16. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing too big time on that. Mental Boost, get his channel back. That's awesome. Yeah, it's bullshit what, you know, these guys are out here. It takes a lot to do these videos, man. And when they take somebody down for trying to show the truth, man, that's just bullshit that they take you down. I mean, this is my second or third channel. Like, I've had to start completely over a couple times. So I know exactly what that's like. It sucks. All right, can I get it on the Cirrus? Got it on the 200 frames. Let me invert the screen a little bit so we can see it better, and then I know we're gonna catch that stuff off the. Yeah, look at all the X's and lines right there. Hey, thanks there, James. You haven't got to watch his yet. It's hard for me to actually watch other people's videos. I don't get a whole lot of time. So look at that size of that X out here by Bermuda. So if you got relatives in Bermuda, man, they're just getting completely bombarded all off the coast of Florida, all up there where they got the air quality alert. They're getting hit we're getting hit all through the north side of the storm, but as far as the biggest area, it's actually right out here. Was zoom in on these assholes out here. Wow, look at that. Look how thick these are. Just there's Bermuda right there where I got my mouse. Man, that is insane right there. Look, they all started. They started and stopped right there. Man, look at that. Right there over Bermuda, man. You could play tic-tac-toe 4 or 5 times on that board. Wow. So Bermuda's paying the price today. Bermuda and China are the two most geoengineered skies on the face of the planet today. Man, that is really bad right there. Look how thick them two are. That's just insane. Them two sprays alone created, probably 100-mile wide freaking patch of fake ass clouds. That's just completely off the chain there. So, all right, guys, I think I'm going to call this a show. We got to go back to the corporate, I can't talk, corporate slave job tomorrow. So, anyway, yeah, I'm going to try to get this done a little bit early tonight, but we'll be back here tomorrow, and we'll find out who's getting hit the hardest tomorrow. So anyway, guys, much love. If you like rock and roll, crank it up. If you don't, turn it down. But we're going to hit the exit screen. And much love out there. Be safe. And we'll keep on trying to expose these guys. But be safe out there. Hey, thanks there, Jupiter's Realm, M&M's, Mark McDowell, Lady Liberty, Tammy Brennan. All right, guys, here we go. If it'll launch, I'm going to hit the exit screen. I'll come join you in chat for a minute.